Hi there, my name is Tara and I'm a Solutions Architect with Armanino Consulting. Today we're going to talk about how Armanino can help you connect your Dynamics GP instance with your bank's payment manager with a service we call AP Connect. So what is AP Connect? AP Connect is a module developed by Armanino that is integrated directly into Dynamics GP. It works in conjunction with the standard accounts payable workflow by automating the export of payments in a format required by your bank. With AP Connect, your process is simple. First, select the bills you wish to pay. Next, approve and post those payments. And lastly, generate the file that contains all the necessary payment details to then be uploaded to your bank. AP Connect currently has the capability to work with Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, and Bank of America. If you use a different financial institution, chances are we can update AP Connect to meet your needs. When it comes to AP Connect, there are 5 main benefits to your organization. First of all, it's easy to use. AP Connect works in conjunction with the standard GP accounts payable workflow. This means that you will not have to substantially change the processes that your teams are used to running through. Since AP Connect is built directly within GP, this makes it easy to deploy. There are no external applications or logins you will have to acquire or keep up with. AP Connect supports all standard payment methods including checks, domestic and international ACH and wire, and commercial credit cards. You will also have the ability to choose what payment types and vendors you wish to process through to your bank. And finally, all data that flows through AP Connect is fully checked against your bank's requirements to ensure that everything processes properly once transmitted. Now, let's see AP Connect in action. First off, let's take a look at how you would set up AP Connect, starting with your vendors. As you can see here, we've added a payment type dropdown for each vendor. Here, you can select the payment type you would like to use for that vendor, and then assign it to a particular checkbook ID. After choosing these options, you can select the AP Connect Validation button to make sure that all of the required information for this vendor is properly configured. After you set up your vendor information, you can then process payments the way you normally would within Dynamics GP. You can use either the Bill Payment Batch window or the Edit Payment Batch window to make your payments. Let me show you how this works within the Edit Payment Batch function. Here, we've set up these 3 vendors to each have a payment type different from the others. That way, you can see 3 different payment types all in one file. To process these payments, you simply click the Print Payments button. From this window, you can override the AP Connect process if you desire and just print regular checks by checking the Print Check Override button and then confirming on this pop-up. But for now, let's go ahead and process these payments as an AP Connect file. Once you press the Process button, all the information in your batch will be validated to make sure everything meets the requirements to be processed by your bank. As you can see here, everything in this batch checked out OK. So next, you just post things as you normally would within GP. The next step is to go into AP Connect Export. This function will export the newly created batch so you can send it on to your bank. On this screen, you can see the batch we created earlier is ready to be exported by clicking the Generate File button. Taking a look at the contents of this newly generated file, you can see that it contains 3 different payment types, all of which are ready to be sent on to your bank. Another nice feature of AP Connect is that several screens have been updated to include information about payment types. For example, in this Payables Transaction Inquiry window, you can see that we've added a new column called Pay Type into the view. Clicking on the desired row, and then clicking the Pay Type header, will show you all the details on that particular payment, such as when the file was exported, the amount, account numbers, along with all the other details that were sent on to your bank in this payment file. I hope this introduction to AP Connect answers most of your questions. It really does help simplify the daily operations of your payment processing. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the Armanino team by emailing experts@armanino.com, and we will happily set up some time to discuss your organization's specific needs.